Saturday. Hasn't it been such an awesome week for our country? Yes, sir. Now it truly is Adam and Steve. And it's not just that. I've got my own feelings on that, and that's usually a losing battle to even talk about it, depending on who you're talking to. But what our Supreme Court did two days in a row was to rewrite laws. I didn't think that was a part of their job description. I know there's a few of them that are worth a shit, but Scalia is pretty much a shining star and an absolutely brilliant man. And then you've got the piece of shit commander and thief going out and saying how Obamacare is actually turning out better than they had even imagined. What a bunch of bullshit. It's neat how a very, very small amount of people, granted if you put them all in your living room there'd be a lot of them, but overall in comparison a blip of people that it is actually working out for in comparison to like 320 million people that are losing their doctors, and we all know the story. And yet, is it the liberal way of doing it? Is it just the con man way of doing it? To stand there and perpetuate a lie to the point where only the sheep believe you? I don't know. I just think it's a sad day. I mean, right now you'd have a better chance of flying the flag of ISIS in your front yard as you would the... I mean, it's, you know, the Confederate flag. You can... I guess here's my viewpoint on it. I know I have several friends, Agent Chaos is one of them, who is extremely passionate about this is history to him. This is important to him. To me, I think it's bullshit that something like this, a flag, once again, the gun and a flag are being blamed for crazy people. And that brings me to the next thing. You hear so many people say that, you know, Adam and Steve, saying that that's the way they were born. What about crazy people? What about all these people that are doing all these killings? Do you think that they were born evil or they became evil? That's a debate all to itself, but you know where I'm going with that. Let's get off this. It's depressing. I'd rather not. It's been a bunch of bullshit. I just spent the day with John Huber. One of the things that he brought up to me was a little something I've been waiting on. 2 whole boxes of goodies. Just take a look at these. These are 175 grain. Each one of these is individually CNC machined and hand inspected and weighed. Boat tail. Along with that, they are going to be going into this Lapua brass. This is going to be food for the JP. I'll be honest when I say that until I feel that I not only have the rifle dialed in, but I feel comfortable shooting, you know, beyond 800 yards, I am certainly not going to be wasting these. This is a company that John is affiliated with. Alco bullets. These are not cheap, but when you are looking for either extreme match grade competition or hunting, and you want to be a long ways away from your prey, the Alco bullets are definitely designed to reach out and touch somebody at a long ways away. So need to get those all loaded up, but I am not going to be shooting those all up until I can use something just a little bit cheaper at that kind of range. What are we going to look at today? Another something from Morton House. This is the River House, a Texas Saison ale, made in Texas by Texans, and this is from Johnnie Watson. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do this. I want to give my deepest condolences and heartfelt sorrows and sorry to Johnnie and his family. This morning he lost his wife, Nicole. Nicole was a very wonderful woman. I thankfully got the opportunity to meet her. She was here last year for our shoot. She's a very funny woman, very witty, and an unbelievable cook. I can't even imagine what Johnnie and his family are going through, but I just wanted to let you guys know what was going on, and Johnnie already knows from me that if there's anything or anything that any of us can do, or me, to in any way that he knows that he can ask for whatever it is that he. So okay, so let's do this. Probably shouldn't have done this at all. I don't see an alcohol rating on here, so I guess it's going to be a guess. And it is evidently very lively. But what better on a Saturday night to get a whole lot of head? It is very light in color, floral, kind of a yellowish. It's almost even lighter in color than a Pilsner. Hey, John Solar. Oh, right now John's just going. But I'm sorry. I told you I took like 1,000 grit sandpaper and I worked it so that it's perfectly smooth. You can't cut yourself. I mean, this is my 6-point brewery glass, man. I couldn't let this go. It's actually okay, John. It's actually not a chip. It's a pouring spout right there. Okay, so matter of fact, let's use it. It has a a sweetness to it. Not a bad. Just kind of, I've smelt that before. I don't know, that doesn't even sound good. I've smelt that before, and I can't place it. Not that wheat kind of a, like a wheat plus, like maybe better, because I don't really care for wheat beers. And okay, well, just kidding, John. I'm not going to use the pouring spout. I'm gonna move away from it so I can aim the pouring spout at you. Oh, we got room again. Okay. Cheers. Kind of a, doesn't say anything about it, but this definitely has to have some Belgian yeast in it. You get that sweet, almost bubblegum, light, really light, like light banana-ish, but like a very light, like a mixed bazooka, piece of bazooka bubble gum, and just a little bit of banana extract to it. Is that smile money? Is that descriptive enough? I know. I don't care. You don't care. And to answer your question, I believe I turned the refrigerator back up. Let me just double check. It's cold. I mean, I guess it was sitting out for a... Oh, yeah. The fridge has... the first setting is the Paul P.A. Brew News setting. That'd be off. And then the next one... And then you just keep on going all the way around to the other side. And I actually haven't gotten to the Yeah Baby, that is ice cold beer. I found that when I had it even more, it was if you had something in there that had no alcohol in it, which I know is a unnecessary crime, but it was that cold that was a problem. Like when you went to go pour your pop and it couldn't make it out through the top layer of ice. So initially, it's a little like a dry bitter, not really bad. Excuse me, kind of a dry bitter, and then that subtle banana-y sweetness. Shelby, Tom says get down here. She wasn't listening at first, but when I said Tom says that you need to get down here. Come on. Come here. I got something to show you. Come here, baby. Yes, have you had a busy day? Sat outside and had a couple of heaters with John. Yeah. There you go. You see, you know, I have to do this. See, you're happy. Yeah, see? I have to do this. I'm under contractual obligations with Tom and a few others that request your presence. You can ignore me? Huh? Huh? How about a knuckle bump? Can you knuckle bump? She's like, how the hell can I knuckle bump? Right here, knuckle bump this. getting old, huh? Records indicate that, from what we tell, you know, she is a rescued dog, so we're not 100% sure, but the guess is the old lady is 10, huh? Are you 10? Oh, yes. You want to get down? It's damn right I want to get down. Oh, there you go. Oh, yes. Yeah, I know. I know, I said knuckle bump, but you didn't do it then, so I'm not doing it now. Just kidding. Hit me. Yeah, good girl. You gotta wait, though. Yeah, I'll get you something. Maybe I should keep a stash of stuff down here. You, want a grenade? Huh? No? Okay. How about an Obama no, you're right. Fuck that guy. That guy's a loser. Okay, I'll get you something. I'm not going to tell you what it is because you'll get all excited and then you'll be disappointed that I didn't go get it for you. But let's just say that it's the same color as the can. And I give it to you to brush your teeth, but you like the way they taste. So you're going to patiently wait? Okay. Right where I was standing. That's fine. It's cool. No, don't move. So Tom, you're giving me shit that, you know, Shelby's got to have a comfortable place, so I usually have one of the little miniature Papazon or whatever the hell they were called, pop-up chairs. Christine keeps wanting to give them away or throw them away, yet, you know, they do get used for the, you know, the week that the boys are here for the shoot. So that's what I kind of, looks like a little nest for Shelby. But, like, just as a reference, I don't really think she gives a shit. This afternoon, there was open chairs. There was all this comfy grass she could have been laying on, and yet she curls up on the cement sidewalk. Didn't you? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm watching you. She's just looking. She goes, "Hi, well, what I've learned, unless it's really, really well done, generally, I guess I've come to the conclusion I'm not a gigantic fan of the Belgian yeast. Yeah, I'll finish it. Alcohol? I'll go with a 5, maybe 5.5. I'm not noticing it. I just like to think that someone didn't waste their time making beer that had less than 5. So, like always, that's the River House, a Texas Saison Ale from Martin House Brewing. I'm gonna give this a 5 on the E scale because I'm not really a fan of Belgian yeast. If you are, you might like this one. It is fairly mellow. It's not really overdone. What should we look at? Well, glad you asked, because we had beer mail from the Beer of the Month Club, thanks to Tardisius, and we had 4 new offerings, and I told myself I was going to double check because I think I have reviewed one of these before, but I'm not 100% sure, and if I have reviewed it before, then we'll review it again as a backup secondary. First is a Summer Hefeweizen Storm, Newport Storm. This one is from Newport Islands Microbrewery. They do give you the born-on information. tell you all that important stuff like how much you'll get for the bottle in any particular state, but I don't see an alcohol percentage on there. Next is Slingshot, an American craft lager. This one is 5.3% by volume and is from Schmaltz Brewing Company. Also Hebrew, which actually I think their motto is pretty damn funny. Another one from Newport Storm. This one is just creatively called IPA. And the one that I think I've looked at, Hop Mania IPA, dry hopped with Centennial Cascade and Citra hops. And this one is another one from Schmaltz, which is under the Hebrew, the chosen beer. Pretty sure I've looked at that one, but since my memory is 5 minutes, I am not 100% sure. Tomorrow, which my guess is there isn't of tomorrow because I'm getting together with one of my oldest friends and the cast of Misfits known as the Ken Hansen Project. When I was younger and we used to make up our home movies, space stuff. I have to admit, mainly because I was in it. It's really good stuff. But next time we get together, let's look at the IPA. And maybe I'll try to do some research and figure out if I've looked at that or not. So, okay, guys, sorry that this one is not one of the. Well, according to Chuck, they all suck, so it really doesn't matter. But again, this is whatever it's worth, is dedicated to the loving memory of Nicole Watson. Cheers, guys.